Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joseph Leon and I want to thank you for tuning back into my channel, guys. Today is January 9th, 2022. It's Sunday night. I want to thank you guys for the ones who took the time to watch the week 1 video. I know I kind of give you guys a glimpse of what it is that I do to meal prep, the fast forwarded version of my cardio workout that I do every morning, and then my story of where it was that I started when I started this whole entire fitness journey and what got me there, right? Well, talk a little bit about my life as a kid, and then what got me to that 280 pound mark. So in this video I want to just talk about where it is that I am now, some of the things that I did to get to where I'm at now, and those barriers that I hit, and what the ultimate goal is. So right now I'm currently sitting at about 220 pounds, and I was actually down to about 210. And then I think we had like 5 weddings last year. We had a lot of weddings last year, so in September we had to travel for a couple of them. So I think it was in September, November, we were traveling for weddings, and then holidays obviously. So I got off of my diet, and then backtracked about 10 pounds, so, but no worries, we're still on it. We're still working out, 5-6 times a day. I mean, 5-6 times a day, geez. 5-6 times a week. And I think the diet is just where I know the diet is just where I really slacked off at, and what set me back. So going into that, guys, I want to talk about what I did. So for about, I would say about 45 to 50 pounds was basically that I've lost, was basically just solely off of one workout and then my diet. So as I talked about in the previous video, I even to this day, I'm still doing the Insanity Max 30 workout with Sean C on the Beachbody program, and then just sticking to my diet. So 30 minutes a day, Monday through Friday basically, and sometimes Saturday. I've been able to lose about 45 to 50 pounds. Add that in with staying on top of my diet. My diet now, for me, it has been intermittent fasting. So for intermittent fasting, I'm pretty sure everybody knows you have your eating window. So for me, it was from about 12 to 5, 12 to 4. I would have an eating window of about 4 to 5 hours. I know people are gonna call me crazy. I was going hard at the time. I really wanted to lose weight. So I would eat from about 12 to about 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, somewhere around that. I would intake all of my calories throughout that eating window, and then before or after that, nothing. So call me crazy, whatever. I still do it, just not as long right now, but I lost a ton of weight, plus the cardio workout, just from doing that. So I'm still eating about almost the same amount of food that I was eating, but just keeping it within a certain amount of time. It's what works for me, guys. The way I see it is that if you are going to diet, find something that will work for you from now till the end of time. I've seen so many people do keto, I've seen a lot of people do intermittent fasting, I've seen people do carb cycling, whatever it is that you may do. I've seen people lose weight, they do great at it, but it's just something that they can't maintain. And once they're off of it, 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the line, they put the weight back on. So for me, it's just was find something that you can do, for the rest of your life. And for me, I've never been a big breakfast eater. Even as a kid, I was never really big on eating breakfast, and I would start eating at about 11 to 12 o'clock. That's just the way I've always been. Not to say I wouldn't eat tacos in the morning, because obviously what got me to 280 pounds was some pretty bad decisions, So anytime a taco was handed to me or thrown my way, I was scarfing it down, and drinking some sodas in the morning, So I'm not gonna say I never did not eat breakfast, but for me, what was easy was just doing intermittent fasting, breaking my fast at about 11 to 12 o'clock, and then stop eating at about 4 or 5. Now it's still the same almost. I don't start eating till about 11, 12, but I will stop eating at about 6 or 7. I try to give myself about an 8-hour eating window, but I just really don't have the desire, or I'm not even really hungry by the time 7:30, 8 o'clock comes rolling around. And if I am, I'll usually just do like an apple, whatever, something small. And just making sure I was in a caloric deficit, so that is just what worked for me. I'm not saying that it's going to work for everybody, but the most important thing is just finding what works for you and something that you can maintain even after you reach your goals. So that's what I did for my working out and my eating. And right now, currently, I'm up to 2 workouts a day. And I've been doing that probably for some time now, for a few months at least. You know, I started the 75 Hard program, which is probably another video that I will do. I had a ton of people reach out to me as in regards to what it is. Is it a diet? Is it a weightlifting program? Is it a workout program? Whatever it is may be. They had a ton of questions, and I got asked a lot of questions, and that's just something that I'll do later on. But basically one of the requirements was for me to do 2 workouts a day, one of them being outdoors. And ever since then, I've pretty much transitioned to doing my cardio in the morning and doing weightlifting at night in the evening. So that's where I'm at now. And like I said, my eating window has increased a little bit, you know, so I'll do from 11 to 6 or 12 to 8, somewhere around there. I still have about an 8-hour eating window, but I am not eating outside of those hours or before. So that is what has helped me out. And it's funny because it happens so fast. Like I was seeing the results early on. I would step on the scale and I'm like, hey man, cool, I'm losing weight. And then boom, out of nowhere, it just kind of seemed like it all came off like so fast, to where, you know, it sucked, but it's a great thing. I'm having to buy new clothes. You know, a lot of my clothes are fitting me huge and they don't even fit no more. I was up to like a size 42, I think, in my pants, and wearing like 2X, pushing probably 3X just to be comfortable in my clothes. And now I am down, I want to say about 36 for my pants, and then it just, I mean, everything fits me different, you know, so like around the large, extra large for my shirts, you know, and I'm comfortable in everything, you know, so it's it kind of sucks having to get rid of a lot of your clothes, but it's cool because I mean that means I'm making progress, right? And I have to buy some new clothes, you know, so the wife isn't really happy with me on that end, but you know, I'm just playing. She's happy for me, but it's give and take, right? You gotta spend some money to buy some new clothes, but it's cool. So, but yeah, I've been doing that for exercise and dieting, and then yeah, man, I mean, I did hit plateau probably at about the 240, 235 range. I was feeling a little discouraged, kind of getting down on myself because I was stepping on the scale. I wasn't really seeing the results that I was seeing at first. You know, the weight was falling off pretty quick. I was seeing results every week, and then when I got to that 240 mark, 235, I kind of was just fluctuating. Pound here, 2 pounds gain, a pound loss, 2 pounds loss, 2 or 3 pounds gain. You know, I was just going back and forth for weeks. I was just like, man, what am I doing wrong? What is it that I'm doing? What do I need to be doing? You know, I was trying to just revisit everything on what it is. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Am I taking too many calories in? You know, I just kind of hit that plateau to where it was kind of discouraging, and I kind of questioned myself for a split second, like, is this worth it anymore? You know, I'm really pushing myself. Should I just keep going? And I started to question myself, like, should I just stop? And I got to the point where I'm like, kind of slap myself, like, kind of like, you know, wake myself up a little bit, like, hey, no, we're doing this, you know, we're committed. You know, you just keep showing up, you keep grinding, you keep putting in the work, and something's gonna give. It's either gonna be you give up and you quit, or you're gonna break through that barrier and you're gonna see the results that you want to see eventually. And that's what happened, guys. I mean, I just kept pushing, I kept grinding, I kept showing up day after day, and I stayed committed, and boom, you know, I'm confident in what I'm doing now, you know. So and that's, if there's one thing that you can take away from this video, is just that it doesn't matter where it is that you start. Just starting is the biggest thing. Even if it's taking a 10-minute walk, a 20-minute walk, it might be 10 push-ups and 10 sit-ups, you know, starting out. It doesn't have to be this drastic change that you have to make. It's just those baby steps, right, that you got to take, and then gradually you see yourself start to get to the point to where you want to get to. And you know, I don't think anybody would disagree with as far as how important your health is. You know, we all have goals in life, and outside of our weight, you know, and it's not just our health and our weight. I'm sure everybody has goals, whether it's in business, whether it's being a better father or a better mother, whether it's being a better employee or whatever. You know, I feel like if you can be in the best physical shape possible, you are able to give the best version of yourself that you can give to whatever it is that you're doing. You know, in business, parenting, you know, your relationship with your wife or your husband or your partner, whatever it may be. you can give the best version of yourself that you can possibly give because you physically feel better. Because I can tell you from experience, guys, being 280 pounds and the way that I was feeling, and just being 220 and the way that I feel now, I mean, it's night and day. I have so much more energy. I feel way better. I feel like I can give a better version of myself to my family and my wife, you know. So I think for me, it all starts with health. And as far as the ultimate goal goes, I mean, right now the goal is 180, 175. That's the goal. That's the ultimate goal. And when we get there, just assessing, you know, if I like where I'm at 175, 180, then we will maintain. But I feel like if I still got some work to do, we're gonna see what work it is that I have to do to get there, you know. So that's the ultimate goal. So I still got about a good 40 pounds, you know, to lose. So about that 100-pound mark, you know, that's the journey, man. 100 pounds, and I've been on it since 2020, you know. So it hasn't been perfect. I mean, and again, it kind of gets discouraging because you hit those plateaus and you see other people who, oh man, this guy lost 50 pounds in 6 months, or you know, in 7 months, and you see people reach their desired fitness level or their desired physical physique, you know, within a year. And I've been at it for like a year and a half, almost 2 years, and I'm not there yet. So it mentally kind of messes with you a little bit, like, man, what I'm not as good as these people, or you know, what am I doing wrong, you know. But everybody's journey is different, you know. You can't compare yourself to somebody else, you know. Everybody's journey is a little bit different, you know. The key thing is developing these habits and being disciplined and staying on your path, you know. So that's just what I've been doing. That's just what I've been focusing on, guys, and I recommend you guys do the same. Being in the best physical shape possible so that you can give the best version of you to whatever it is that you're doing. You know, I believe that's where it all starts. So guys, I think I'm going to end this video here. Like I said, week 1 was where I started at. This week, it's just going to be where I'm at and what the ultimate goal is. And so please don't just think that I want to be coming to you guys every week sitting down in front of the camera and just talking to you guys. We do have some plans to take it out and show you guys some clips of some of the workouts and just some other fun stuff. You know, so please stay tuned. Like I said, we're going to be uploading a video at least once a week. My goal is to honestly be posting 2 or 3 times a week, you know. So for the rest of the year, we at least have a goal of uploading 1 video a week, you know. So I hope you guys stay tuned. I hope you guys, if you guys haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Give the video a like, comment anything that you guys want to comment. I mean, if you guys have some suggestions for me, shoot them my way. I'm always open, and whatever, you know, video ideas or weight loss ideas or building muscle, whatever it may be, send it my way. Any questions that you guys have or that you want me to touch a little bit more on, please feel free to comment down below. I'm not one to withhold any kind of information, you know, so anything that I can do to help, I would love to offer anything that I can give. So hopefully you guys stay tuned, guys. But like I said, please subscribe, please share with any friends that you think that might be able to benefit from this. And let's just keep it going from here, guys. We'll see you on the next one.